Hello, this is Vicar Paisley coming at you live from a park here in Hyde Park. In this park, daily at around 4:45 has a group of neighbors from the area that gather together and let their dogs off leash to play with one another. Now, I was going to record that, but I got caught up in watching and playing with the dogs myself. And I noticed throughout it that there were so many barks going on, and then the children that are playing with their parents are giggling, and there's laughter, and there's people shouting to one another from 6 feet apart. And there are just so many noises going on in this park today. There's the wind and the chirping of the birds, and again, those barking and the wagging of tails and the collars with their name tags on them clinking together as they run around with one another. And for me, that's the sign of the resurrection for today. And it made me think of Psalm 95, which goes, "O come, let us sing to the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the Lord, to the rock of our salvation. Let us come into God's presence with thanksgiving. Let us make a joyful noise to God with songs of praise. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. In God's hands are the depths of the earth. The heights of the mountains are also His. The sea is God's, for God made it, and the dry land which God's hands formed. O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For He is our God, and we are the people of His pasture and the sheep of His hand." And it was that line of, "Come, let us sing to the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us make a joyful noise to God with songs of praise." And so I'm wondering, what are the songs of praise that you hear today? I know for me, they were the sounds of those animals running around, barking and playing with one another. They were the sounds of children laughing off in the distance. They were the sounds of people talking to one another, neighbors who are keeping connected even during this time where they cannot be closer to one another than they used to be. This beautiful tradition of gathering around the park at this time to let their dogs off the leash and play is something that I learned about a year ago, and I started attending just for some puppy love during that time. And so it's beautiful for me. It's a sign of the resurrection for me to see that it is still happening, and that those dogs are gathering to make a joyful noise unto the Lord with their songs of praise and their barking. And so I encourage you today, as you go on your walk and enjoy this beautiful day, or as you sit in your apartment or your home if you are unable to leave, open those windows, feel that breeze, hear the birds, hear perhaps your own cats and dogs making joyful noises unto the Lord. Because that, my friends, is sign of resurrection, sign of new life going on around us. All right, take care, y'all.